to win
God,
tickets.
That was patronising.
Joe, just shut up. Just go. Sleepy Jackson, okay? If you want to go and have tickets to Sleepy Jackson, then give us a call. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Well, just
looking at you.
Don't look at me. So anyway, okay.
Serious, you know.
Okay, listen. I'm going to play you an accent right now. Who is the actor? What is the accent he's doing? It's kind of obvious. And what's the film? We need all three, I think. We've got to be ruthless with this thing now. So, okay, who's this? Listen.
Right. We'll be evil, I'm not evil, oh man. Go with the doctor, lady, mom, gonna be fine.
Alright. So,
It's not Jamaican.
don't give it away, man.
No, it's clearly not Jamaican.
Well, you know, I can tell you that it is supposed to be Jamaican. So we've provided you with one of the answers today. Now you have to tell us who it is and what film they're in.
That's hard enough.
I'll give you a different snippet right now. Listen.
No be a sister, no devil, no dopey. Everything gonna be irie.
See, you can tell it's Jamaican because of
Everything
everything
gonna
gonna
be
be
Irie.
Irie. Because that's what they talk like, the Jamaicans.
Wow.
All the time they wonder, everything gonna be Irie.
You know what? Just for a moment, I felt like everything was going to be Irie.
Well, it's not. It's all going to go wrong.
We'll be evil, I'm not evil, oh man. Go with the doctor, lady, mom, gonna be fine now.
That's pretty easy, come on. The tickets to Sleepy Jackson are yours. All you have to do is phone 08700 800 1234 and we will take, I don't know, maybe we'll take the first correct answer we get, pretty much, as long as you don't sound like a complete lunatic. And you'll win those tickets to Sleepy Jackson. So get phoning right now, 08700 800 1234. Tell us who this is.
No be a sister, no devil, no dopey. Everything gonna be irie.
Music to tomorrow.
Everything gonna be irie.
Oh yeah, that was the Strokes and 12:51.
Is it time to go to the phone lines to find out who people think that is?
Yeah, let's just remind you again of this week's bad accent.
Right. We'll be evil, I'm not evil, no.
It's kind of Jamaican via hell. So let's see. I think we've got Dominic on line one. Dominic, are you there?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello, Dominic.
Yourself?
Yeah, very good, thanks.
Good.
How are you feeling today?
Yeah, not too bad, thank
Good
you.
question, Ed.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
So listen, let's cut to the quick.
Well, no, let's go into more detail.
No,
Any pains?
No pains at all, no.
No, none at all.
No, none whatsoever.
Feeling fresh and perky?
As a daisy.
Did you drink too much last night,
I
Dominic?
didn't actually know I was driving, so I couldn't really drink too much.
Well, that's good because it's degrading. So let's see, who was that accent and what film was it?
I think it was Gary Oldman in True Romance.
Good guess, because Gary Oldman does play a terrible sort of a white raster in True Romance.
He
Quite
does.
a frightening white raster.
But unfortunately, not the correct answer. I'm sorry, Dominic.
okay. No
But listen, thanks very much indeed for phoning in.
You're welcome.
And well done not drinking and driving.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend. Okay, let's see. Vaughan, we've got you on line 2, I hope. Are you there? Hello, Vaughan.
You got me, yeah?
Hello, Vaughan.
How you going?
Where are you calling from, Vaughan?
I'm just on the A2 at the moment.
Oh.
Vaughan, you're an Australian gentleman, and you shouldn't be phoning from your car, you naughty Australian.
No, it's on the hands-free, so it's not too bad.
That's okay then.
So listen, let's get to it before you get involved in a pile-up. What is the actor and what film is it?
I think it's Brad Pitt in Meet Joe Black.
Oh, yes, that's
Very good.
absolutely correct. Vaughan, you're going to see Sleepy Jackson on Tuesday at the Astoria. Are you excited?
Ecstatic.
Did you, Vaughan, did you like Meet Joe Black?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
No,
Yeah,
come on, it was.
It was a bit of a chick flick, but
You know what? I'd say it actually was too bad.
No, come on, I enjoyed Meet Joe Black.
It's
Everything gonna be
awful.
irie.
All right, it's got that in it. How
It's
can
a
you argue it?
stinker.
Well, listen, Vaughan, we're not going to keep you, but thank you so much for calling in. We really appreciate it. And congratulations, you're our winner this week for our bad accent competition. Take care. So there we go.
God, you're getting so slick.
Well, yeah, kind of.
I'm gonna have to start messing things up a bit more.
No, please don't do that.
Well, the slicker you get, the more rubbish I'm gonna get.
Everything gonna be irie.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's a smash, isn't it? That's Goldfrapp and Twist, the single mix. That's going to be out on the 20th of October. And it's Brian, our producer's favourite album of the year that comes from, Black Cherry.
Oh, thanks for telling us that.
So, well, you know,
Yeah,
Brian, he's kind of an expert on music and cherries, so he thinks that one's a smash. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the first hour of our show. We've got more great music coming up, as well as, you know, fascinating rubbish. And also Ditties in the Dock we're going to be battling it out for again this week. Joe's going to be telling you all about the exciting movies he's seen. I'm going to be telling you about my trip to the Q Awards. All that's coming in the next hour.
It's tedious.
Joe, maybe you could kind of adjust your attitude?
It just sounds boring, that's all.
Well, you make it sound interesting then.
I just did, by saying it was boring.
No, you see, that's pathetic. And I'm going to just talk to you in the ad break.
Okay.
Right now, here's the Smiths. Yeah, that was Athlete with You Got the Style. In the next hour, you can expect more fantastic music from the likes of the Dub Pistols, the Coral, Mark Ronson and Ghostface Killer.
That's a good record. I'm looking forward to that one.
Why? Because it's a hip-hop
Yeah,
record.
because I like hip-hop.
You love hip-hop,
I love
don't
hip-hop,
you?
and there's not enough of it on XFM.
Well, it's kind of an indie rock station,
Yeah, but
that's why.
hip-hop's indie. All the kids are into hip-hop. Come on, XFM. Get your act together. Not everyone likes guitar dirges all the time.
There's other radio
Have some beats.
stations for hip-hop, Joe. Did you understand?
Well, there's
realise
Choice.
that?
Yeah, but it'd be
there's
good if it
Kiss.
was a nice mix of, like... actually, they do play quite a lot of hip-hop on XFM. It's okay. Anyway, so we've had a glamorous weeks, haven't we, Adam?
Showbiz Week.
Yeah, because we're D-list celebrities. F-list celebrities.
We aspire to D.
You went to the Q Awards this week, for instance, didn't you?
Yeah, so I guess that makes me a Q-list celebrity.
And what happened there? You got chatting to some pop stars.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that in a second. I want to hear
Okay.
about your movie trips.
Okay, well, this week I saw a very, very sneaky preview of a new British rom-com. A zombie romantic comedy by the people that made Spaced. It's called Shaun of the Dead. It stars Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, both in Spaced. Dylan Moran is in there. Kate Ashfield is in there.
Johnny Vegas!
Johnny Vegas isn't in there.
Why?
Which means it'll probably... Well, because...
He's got to be in every British film!
Yeah, it's true, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. I can't think of anything nice to say in reply to that.
Was it good?
It really, genuinely was really, really excellent, because I'm a horror film aficionado, and and basically I was hoping it would fail.
Yeah,
Because I fancy myself as a filmmaker, and I like to see people I know who are making films fail. And
course.
generally people in Britain like to see British films fail. Don't we? There's nothing we like more than something being bad. But Shaun of the Dead is genuinely as frightening as American Werewolf.
Is it really?
That's quite a high claim, isn't it? But yeah, it made me laugh. It creeped me out. It's much creepier than 28 Days Later.
Is it?
In terms of depicting what London would be like if it was genuinely... you know, if you just got up on a Saturday morning hungover and London had been infected by zombies.
Which is the premise.
Which is the premise. But the clever thing about it is that's backgrounded. The filmmakers know that we all kind of know that, so the zombie stuff is backgrounded, and it's a very funny comedy movie with the fact that London is infested by zombies being a kind of obstacle course that people have to get through. But at the same time, it's genuinely gory.
And when does it come out?
Not till next year, but it is really, really good.
What's the most revolting part?
Well, I shouldn't give away too many spoilers, but Dylan Moran meets a pretty sticky end that's reminiscent of George Romero's Day of the Dead, the third part of the trilogy.
Well, that sounds good, man. I'm looking forward to
It's
that.
genuinely really good.
And
I
Kill
didn't
Bill
even have
you
to
went to
lie
as well?
after it. I went to see Kill Bill, yeah.
And how
so
was that?
did everybody, I think. this week.
I've seen some pretty stinky reviews for that.
Well, it's not going to please your Tarantino fans who are into the dialogue, because it doesn't have much dialogue. But if you know about Asian cinema, even if
The punching, the kicking.
the slicing, the limb severing,
Yeah.
that's the main thing.
Do you know what my potential problem is? Because I'm not a big sort of Charlie's Angels sassy chick fan. Is it very heavy on the sassy?
No,
On the sass?
no,
Good. Because I've had all the sassy chicks I
no.
can take.
It's brutal. It's hardcore.
Okay.
It's pure killing.
And Lucy Liu, personally, I find her a kind of emetic.
She's good, man.
she?
She's good in this. You shouldn't judge her on Charlie's Angels.
I'm judging her on every single thing she's done.
Well,
And
you've seen Cypher, haven't you?
I've seen Cypher, I've seen Ally McBeal, I've seen Charlie's Angels, I've seen various other piles of old...
She's good in this. She gets her scalp severed off, doesn't
Well,
she?
that's a good enough reason for me to be checking out Kill Bill, I can tell you. Okay, I'll be telling you all about my exciting trip to the Q Awards after this one.
Wicked.
That's the Trills with Big Sir.
I've had a complaint in, Adam.
What have they done?
That I ruined part of Kill Bill by saying that what happens to the lady.
Who, Lucy Liu?
Yes.
Lucy
We said
Lavatory.
once again. I swear that's not spoiling anything.
Yeah, there's a whole other film to come anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hold your horses there.
Now, you were complaining that we weren't allowed to play Where Is the Love by the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, Britain's #1.
Yeah.
Has been for the last 6
And
weeks.
we're not allowed to play it because it's not on the XFM guest list? Playlist.
Where is the lav?
What's wrong with the world,
Where is the lav?
People living like they ain't got no mama.
It's down at the end.
It's like people
on the
that dig
left.
into the drama.
Our producer's holding his head in his hands.
Where's the lav?
Where is the lav? Is that not how it goes?
No.
Okay, then.
Should do.
So the Thrills were at the Q Awards. I met the Thrills, and they seemed like a lovely bunch
Of coconuts.
of coconuts. No, they were very nice. And I had a pretty good time. I was accepting an award on behalf of Nigel Godrich, Radiohead's producer, who couldn't be there. Partly, I think, because Radiohead seemed to have had some big argument with Q, and they boycotted the ceremony. They just didn't turn up. And they won Best Act in the World today. And rather than any kind of video or speech or anything, there was just a thing that came up on the video screens that was just a picture of Radiohead with flames leaping round it, with just a typed message saying, Radiohead are not talking to Q. And that was the end of that.
But they still get the award.
They still get the award because it's voted for by the readers of Q and not by the Q people.
So nobody
themselves.
came to pick it up on behalf of them?
Nope. Absolutely not. But anyway, Nigel hasn't fallen out with Q, I don't think. He just wasn't able to make it because he's working on the Divine Comedy album.
Right.
So I picked it up on his behalf and, it was okay. Had a pretty good time. And
Did you make us any sort of a speech?
Yeah, I sort of pretended that Nigel was, had given me a note.
But he hadn't.
No.
Had he told you anything to say?
No, he just said, he said, I can't make it, it would be great if you could pick it up, and just left it to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what?
Nothing.
What are you going to say, Mr. Sarcastic?
So you got up on stage and you said?
Got up on stage and said something like, I've just been handed this note from Nigel Godrich.
Which was a lie.
Which was a lie. And but there was a point, it was a jokey note. It said something like, I'm not going to make it to the Q Awards because I can't be bothered. I'm going to sit at home and watch Maiden in Manhattan with Tom York. And anyway, why would I want to go to the Q Awards? It's a load of crap, and etc. etc. And then it said, if I do win, please could you read out the message on the other side? It's like I'd read out the wrong part. You see? So there we go.
The Q Awards.
The Q Awards. It was fun. I met Kevin Rowland from Dexy's Midnight Runners. That was amazing. And I met Harmar Superstar. He seemed sort of confused and underwhelmed. And who else did I meet? Oh, I said hello to Alex James from Blur. He was really nice. And he very satisfyingly said to me, I said, where are you living these days? And he said, well, I've just bought a house, a very big house in the country. So I thought I was pleased by that.
Do you think any of these people are currently telling people that they met you?
No, I'm almost certain they're not.
You don't think Kevin Rowland's going, oh yeah, I met Adam from Adam and Joe yesterday?
Well, actually, he said to me, I've been trying to write some comedy recently, and someone at my record company said, you know what you should do is watch Adam and Joe. So I got his address, and I'm going to send him a tape of some of our stuff.
Don't get too involved.
Why not? He's a genius. He's a genius. Anyway, listen, I had a great night, but I should have left as soon as the whole thing finished. Instead, I went to the after-show party bit, and that's always a mistake. Everyone was just steaming, and it was 2 hours of pointless drinking that I really could have done without. And do you remember when we got asked by this record company to help out with a Turin Breaks video?
Yeah.
So basically what the deal was, just before we went to Japan, someone from Turin Breaks record company asked if we'd help them out with this video. It was set in a private jet, and it was all shots of the band looking out of the window and singing the song, intercut with shots of the kind of crazy passengers you'd expect to see on a soft indie rock plane. So anyway, so far so boring. They put subtitles on it. you know, just to show what the people in the video were
Yeah,
actually
and they wanted us to
thinking.
rewrite the subtitles.
Yeah,